Okay, so Egger's table is something you have to memorize, but um, you don't actually have to remember too much. Like, we don't have to remember any of the hyperopic table. We just need to understand this much. And you don't need to memorize each individual number. All you have to realize is that as you go up the chart, each line higher is an additional quarter. So 2025 is minus a quarter, 2030 is minus 50. So they each go up a quarter. 2050 is like a good landmark to know. So we know 2070 is two lines higher than 2050. If 2050 is minus 1, then 2070 is two quarters higher. So it's minus 150. So this part of the chart we have to memorize. So if I randomly said we had a patient, they came in and they saw 2080 on Egger's table, that means they were seeing their spherical equivalent is minus 175. Now, we don't need to memorize the hyperopic table if we can memorize the myopic table. So let's say patient came in and they were seeing 2020. And then with like the 250 glasses on, the plus 250s, they saw 2080. So we know 2080 is minus 1.75, and they're wearing the plus 250s. So if we just combine them, we get plus 0. Sorry, I did my math wrong. Plus 0.75. And if we go up here, we can see that that's correct. So we can do that for like all of them. So if I said someone came in and they were 2030, on Egger's table, that's minus 50. But if they came in seeing 2020, and then with the plus 250 glasses, they saw 2030, we know that 2030 is minus 50, and they're wearing plus 250s, so we combine them, and we get plus 2. I'll do one more example. So some person comes in, they see 2020, and then with the plus 250s, they see 2040. I don't know why I wrote it like that. Okay, so 2040. So we know 2040 on the chart. So 2050 is minus 1. So 2040 is one line better. So we're going a quarter down. So that's minus 0.75. But they're wearing the plus 250. So we combine that, and we get plus 1.75. And then the last scenario is, ignore this, is that the patient comes in and they see anywhere worse than 2200. If they do that, they have to give us the punctum remotum, and that is some distance in whatever units, but you want to convert it to centimeters. Okay, so let's say they come in and they see like 2300, and their punctum remotum is 33 centimeters. All you do is take this number and you do 100 divided by that number in centimeters. It has to be in centimeters. Equals 3. And I just want to remind you that if she gives you the punctum remotum, that's a minus number. Technically, hyperopes have a negative punctum remotum. That sounds confusing. You'll understand it in optics. Just know that if she gives you the punctum remotum, whatever number you get is going to be a negative number. So let's say they come in and they see 2300 again, but their punctum remotum is 25 centimeters. So you do 100 divided by 25, and you would get 4, but remember it's a minus number. So the one thing that she could do is give it to you in inches, which I hope she doesn't do, but you have to know that 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. Definitely know how to convert between inches and centimeters, or going from feet to centimeters.